What is up? Holla, holla, holla at your bad selves. This is Tracy Sue Altum. Hey guys, I am the team leader of the Fabulous Bling team. I am here to do a training on my Facebook parties and why and how I'm successful. Just so you all know, this is a training for my team and everybody that's involved. As far as like other consultants, I want you to take what you learned from me and make it into your own and go and grow. Because not everybody is as successful with Facebook parties. But I've worked really hard, guys, on my Facebook parties and getting it right. I've tried every different way. I'm looking at my computer. I tried every different way possible that I've learned off of YouTube, such as creating a page or creating a group. All that fun stuff too. So if you're popping on, make sure you say hi to me. So this is going to be a quick, this is a 3-part training, guys, and this will be going on to YouTube. So if you do have any questions, please send it to me in private messenger about anything and everything that I do with my Facebook parties, okay? So number 1, holla, holla, Fonzie, what is up? Here's my team. This is the team training on Facebook parties. So please make sure you take notes, okay? Number 1, hey Chrissy, girls, I'm loving this. So today we're going to learn how I do my Facebook parties and why and how I'm successful at them, okay? So just welcome aboard. If you are popping on, holla at me. This is going to go onto my YouTube channel, just so you all know. So for consultants that do miss this, you can absolutely either A, watch the replay or just follow me on YouTube. All right, so number 1, I'm going to stress this hardcore, guys. The best challenge that was ever given to me was by Lisa Abercrombie. And her challenge to me was to get 30 no's in 3 days. So you got to think about it. Oh, hey girl, hey Viv. So you got to think about getting 30 no's, N-O, like being told no. This is where the fear of being told no, goes away, right? So I had to think long and hard how I was going to get 30 no's. Well, let me tell you something. After 3 days, I got 30 no's. No, I ain't doing no Facebook party. No, I am not doing an in-home party. No, I won't do a basket party, right? Things like that. But I knew I had to ask at least 60 people to get 30 no's, right? You have to. You have to double it up to at least get 30 no's. Well, anyway, I exceeded over 30 no's. However, this is back October 1st of 2019. So 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I had to get 30 no's in 3 days. Well, successful any which way. But what it did was, it didn't stop me. It gave me, okay, so I knew I had to keep asking for, if they want to do a Facebook party, don't get hurt if you're being told no. Somebody will eventually say yes. So in January of 2020, I got my first yes, okay? And after that, I've been told yes ever since then. Now, there are several different ways. I'm going to set my phone down. I have my computer set up like I am all over the place right now. And I'm in my diva living room. My dogs are being quiet, and blessings. And so I just wanted to go over setting up and why I chose this way, okay? Number 2, because the 30 no's is number 1. Number 2, you have to come up with an idea that works for you. With myself, after practicing, failing, and trying different ways to improve my Facebook parties, I've learned that creating a group is a way for me to go. I've tried creating pages. I've tried to do all kinds. I've had issues where I wasn't seeing comments. There were so many issues with doing it in different ways that I was experiencing. Now listen, the way I do my Facebook parties is not for everybody, but I want you to take the little bits and pieces that you're learning today and make something into your own, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to flip my phone around, guys. And the first thing that I did not do, I tried to create an event. It didn't work in events for me. I couldn't see comments or anything else. I tried to make a page. The page didn't work as well. I couldn't see comments. I had hostesses in Facebook jail. You guys remember this. Actually, I had 2 hostesses that were in Facebook jail because of over-inviting into groups. I had to go live from my own business page and share it into the group, even though my hostess, who was blocked, could still see the comments and she was telling me the comments through Messenger. Like, I've had hot mess Facebook parties, guys, and so I knew that I had to keep going with it and trying new ways to get it right in order for me to never have this happen again. And I finally did. Okay. So, yes, it's creating a group. And so, as you all know, you are in my mock fabulous bling party group. This is for all future training for all my team. Anybody that joins up, when my team starts growing, they can absolutely bring them in here, and I will continuously update this, at least monthly, just so you all know and keep it going. Now, real quick, when I got my first yes, I'm completely booked all the way through October on Facebook parties. I do 2 to 3 a week. I open up days each month, so I can have an additional Facebook party. And the way that I choose to do my Facebook parties is to go live 3 times in my party. So we're going to talk about this here in a minute. I'm going to flip my phone around. I love you guys. You guys are rock stars for real. But again, if you do have any questions, don't hesitate. I'm here for everybody 100%. I want anybody to learn to be successful. And guys, this is an extra 100 and 150 pieces a week sold, okay, depending on how many parties you want to do a week on top of your lives. So this is a bonus extra income that you can work into your business and your routine. Yes, I do take on 2 to 3 a week, but some of them are just easy peasy, and I'm very successful. I love it. I love Facebook parties. Thank goodness for them, for real. Hold on. I'm going to flip my phone, divas. All right, here we go. I'm going to readjust this. So you're now here on my beautiful mock fabulous bling party. You can probably see me live right here. Here I am. But anyway, why didn't you all tell me I looked awful? All right, guys. So the first thing that I do is I create a group. And you guys know how to create a group, right? So I'm going to get out of here. And we're going to create a group. So you want to go down to your groups. See more. All right, where am I at? Okay, so you want to go to see more, and then you want to go to groups. Now, I have a new Facebook party that I'm setting up for. So this is the one we're going to set up for right now that you're going to see me do. So we're going to click create a new group. Okay, now, I have learned, because it's very time consuming, especially if you leave this group open for other parties to happen through to keep up with your algorithms. This is something that I've learned to do. I do not name my group the hostess's name, okay, with the name of the hostess in the group. So I will do fabulous, and you know how I do my fabulous, right? $5 bling party, right? Okay, so then fabulous $5 bling party, and it says choose privacy. This is going to be a public post, okay? Now, in order for me to set up this page, I have to choose one person to be in there in the beginning. So I always choose my mother, DJ. She's in every Facebook party that I start, group, and everything else. I always put my mom in there, or my brother Tony, somebody, a family member, and then I'll hit create. So now this is going to create my group. So once I have created my group, guys, I go into settings right away, okay? So we're going to make, even though it's a general group, it's visible to everybody, it's a public group, right? We want to keep it public, we want to keep it visible, and we want to keep it a general group. Now, in order, hold on, let me get this. So, all right, now I need to get over here to settings. So you want to go down to settings. I'm moving my thing around. I'm so sorry. I'm backwards. All right, so this is the important part. Now that you're in settings, guys, right? So now that we're in settings, this is setting up the party to where it's a public group. They have to join in order for you to see the comments. And anybody and everybody anybody can invite, and anybody can be approved by anybody in the group. I do not ever make my hostess the admin, because of the being blocked from the Facebook parties and having issues with hostesses that were blocked from their own party. So we're just going to go over some things. We got name and description set up. We are a public group, okay? And then there's no customizing websites or anything like that. You just want to make sure that you are a public group. And then, hold on, let me get back. I crack myself up, guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are rock stars. All right, hold on. Where's my new group at? This is so funny. I can't even find my new group. Tell me to shut up. I crack myself up. But anyway, once we get in there, I will get into here. Let me get to my more groups. And let me find you. And I'll have to pin it to the top. That way I can keep finding it. Look at that gorgeous jewelry for that fall collection, y'all. Y'all see that on that video right now? This is so fun. So fun. But anyway, you guys can watch this on the replay and skip through half this stuff. Why can I not find it? All right, fab. Right there. Okay. All right, so we're back into it. All right, so this is going to be the Fabulous Bling Party. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right, go down to settings. All right, customize group. I usually change the color to like pink or purple. You can do whatever you want. It's a general group. Who can join this group? This is important. Who can join this group? People and pages, because you're going to add your page into the group as well, right? I just entered into the group, and then I'm going to end up pinning this to the top. Hey, Jeannie, how you doing, beautiful? You'll see here in a second. So, and then, only people. Why did not do that? Who is pre-approved to join? Who can join this group? People and pages, right? Okay, then we want to go to the next one. And then we want to go to who can approve member request. Anyone in the group, okay? Who is approved to join? Choose groups or upload files to pre-approve. No, I don't allow groups into my Facebook party. So unless it's my own personal group, I don't allow other pages. I don't allow other groups in a group. Who can post in this party? Anyone in the group is allowed, but I do make it to where I approve all member posts, because number one, we have to keep everything compliant, right? The link page, and I'll go ahead and link Tracy Sue's Fabulous $5 Bling. Okay, so I'm linked, and then we're going to go no rooms. We don't need rooms or anything like that. You want to make sure you have everything turned off that you are not going to be using in this group. All right, people and pages, anyone in the group who is pre-approved to join. I do not know why. Oh, me. There we go. Tracy Sue's Fabulous $5, my VIP group. All right, so here we go. Advanced setting, link pages, no recommended groups, and no apps. So, social learning units. All right, so what I do is I never make my hostess the admin because of the potential of her inviting too many people, and she'll get blocked because of admin duties. But, however, she's the first person I invite after I get everything set up. So before I go back into my Fabulous Bling Party. Sorry, guys. This is crazy. My computer is going so slow. All right, here we go. So, now that we have it all set up, your privacy settings, you want to make sure you're public, visible to the group, anybody can invite, and anybody can approve guest. And this is what you encourage. So you tell your hostess before she starts inviting to invite about 15 people at first. I invite my hostess into her group party page the 3 days before her party starts. Her party is only 1 day. It's only 1 day for the party. But the 3 days leading up to the party, I'm posting about what the jewelry is made of, what is paparazzi. I talk about myself, as you all can see down through here. I let them know that I'm Tracy Sue's Fabulous $5 Bling Boutique. Here is my link, right? And it's everything that's in my mock Facebook party group that I do in my group. Now, I'm going to create a cover photo because this is actually going to be Fawn O'Connor's Facebook party. Of hers is next Wednesday. I have two tonight. I have two parties tonight. One is an album party, which we'll talk about that later, and the other one is a live party. So I'll just upload my signature photo for all of my Facebook parties that I'm just starting real quick. Like I said, this is a 3-part series, guys. So because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with all this information that I'm about to bestow upon you about how I run my Facebook parties. So now this is how it is. So anyway, I got Darlena. There's me right there. There's Darlena. Like I said, you have to have one in the group. And now that I got this set up, I'm going to go back into my main page. I forgot to pin it, but we'll pin it. That way I can find it. All right, so we're going to go to groups. Groups. This is weird doing it on my computer. I'm used to doing everything from my my laptop. Look how gorgeous that is. Our new phone line is going to be crazy. All right, so once I get that set up, this is the links that I add into my party group. Number 1 is this one down here. All right, so this one right here, not this one. Where's my first one at? Right here. This is an introduction to myself. Now that I'm blonder, though, guys, I'm going to be changing my profile picture on this one, just so y'all know. And look, my gray is popping. It's still a good picture of me, though. I'm not even going to knock it. So anyway, I do like this cute welcome written down, like welcome. So welcome to Fawn O'Connor's fabulous $5 bling party. I want to first off thank our hostess with the mostest. And then I explain who I am. I am Tracy Sue Altum, a consultant with Paparazzi Accessories with my ID number. My business is to build confidence and to spread smiles, and for only $5. All of my jewelry and accessories are only $5 each, nickel and lead free. All necklaces, excluding the Urban Collection, come with a matching pair of earrings. That's right, for only $5. I will be going live tomorrow to explain how the party is going to work. Please make sure you join this group to participate and invite your friends to join. See you tomorrow. So this is like when they come into the party group, they've been invited in, they've accepted it. This is where they're going to start seeing my post. So that's my first post. And this is for you guys. Now, to create my group cover photos, I use WordSwag. I don't use Canva. If you're really good at using Canva, go for it, okay? I'm not, to be honest with you. So WordSwag Cool Fonts, Kool fonts. And, yeah, I need to fix that. It's WordSwag Cool Fonts. And it is so easy for me, and I love WordSwag. So, and I make everything with WordSwag. My cover photos, all my posts that I'm posting and everything, I use WordSwag Cool Font. Another thing, too, is I share the link to my Paparazzi website. So if they don't have time to shop my lives, I still want their hostess to reach their goals, click this link for my personal Paparazzi website. Not only will you be able to shop for beautiful pieces that I can't get, but it'll help her reach your goals and it gets shipped directly to you from Paparazzi. So I make sure that link's in there as well, so they can see my own personal Paparazzi site, right? They can click that Shop Now button and go right on in, right? So as you all know, that's how that works. So I always do that. Another thing, too, that I will be adding onto here also is my new online store link that I have now. So even though if maybe they don't see anything they like in the Paparazzi website, they can shop my personal store, have it shipped directly from me at my cost of shopping, and see what I have left in stock. So that's brand new because my new store is just now opening. This post is in the mock group. Yes, ma'am. Everything I'm doing right now, I'm live in the mock Facebook party group. And this where it will all stay, okay? So that's another thing that I do as well. So we're just setting up our group page to get ready for our party. Then I create my videos. You guys know how famous I am about making my videos, right? My stories are always a new video every day. I create videos for my business page all the time. It's my pleasure, absolutely, Vivian. I use Viva Video. I pay yearly for this subscription. It's $30 a year, guys. And I make all my videos from Viva Video that I post and incorporate into my business. So this is a fun idea. I love doing it, and it doesn't matter to me if people get bored with it. They don't have to watch my videos, but I'm still going to do it because I love doing it. So I make a video and I post it the morning of the Facebook party around 9 a.m. I set it, you know how you can set your timer to for your post to post on its own. If you don't know, we will go over that as well. But so I will say, welcome to, this is Lisa Carroll. She joined my team after her Facebook party. So this is a video. I have music. I guess I could turn that on real quick. Turn it on. And I make a little bit, just to make it fun. I want to engage my clients, and a lot of people, as far as parties go, that I've seen with other businesses. Viva Video is so easy, Vivian. Oh my gosh, so easy. And I just use picture clips, and it's one of my favorite things to do. But they have the music you can use and everything else. So I want to have an excitement built up leading up to my first live with them that day. So this starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. I'll have it scheduled to post. I don't have to worry about it. It's up there. It's a beautiful bling with paparazzi, right? And this is one of my videos that I incorporate. Now, I do make a different video for every Facebook party with the fact that everybody has a different name. So I incorporate their cover photo that I make for them in WordSwipe cool fonts. That girl, I can train you on Viva Video, and no problem. So with this cover photo, I will make in WordSwipe cool fonts, and I would say, welcome to Fawn's Fabulous $5 Bling Party, right? And so this is where my hostess's name is going to be incorporated into my party. Do you guys get it? Does that make sense? So this way, even though it'll say Fabulous $5 Bling Party, I will be able to, right, delete all of her guests that she invited, right, except for my mama, and I will be able to move this party on into the next party, okay? It takes seriously like 5 minutes to go through, even if she's invited like 50 people, okay? It only takes like 5 minutes to go through and delete everybody. So like right here, right now, we'll go. So these are the people that are members that are in the group right now. So like with Jeannie, I could say remove from list and go on from there. Does that make sense? Okay. This is exciting, right? What are you two? Are you technically challenged as well? Is that what you're saying, Jeannie? Jeannie, I got your back. Don't you worry, Diva. All right. So, but this is why I keep it that way. And what it does, it helps with my algorithms. If you are a consultant who wants huge algorithms on your parties, thank you. Algorithms on your parties, this is a way to do it. Now, after the third party, guys, I delete this group, and then I start a new one, okay? Because then Facebook only allows us to have so many different, don't you worry, Jeannie, I got you. So many different groups that were allowed, right? See? Oh my gosh, Fonzie, this is how you do it. My team of rock stars. I love you guys. All right, so that's how I do that. This is how I do it. So I don't do no more than 3 parties on one group. Does this make sense? And then once that third party's over, I just go through, I delete everybody. I'm the last one to get deleted because when I delete myself, it deletes the group. But the reason why I keep a mock Facebook party too as well, I'll go through my page and like my links and everything. Oh, hold on, let me get into here. Oh, I'm in here. Let me get to my home page. Home page. All right, get out of my discussions. Get out of there. All right. Get me back into my page. What are you doing? I'm looking at the wrong way here. Tracy Sue. Okay, say what again? About my, what do you want me to say again? Which one? Which part? Because I talk a lot. But anyway, we're going to go through and then I'll wait for your question to pop up, Viv. So to keep up with your algorithms, party 3 times, just go through and delete the members. Now, she's going to have people in there that she invited that didn't join. I don't worry about them because they're not going to join anyway. If they were going to, they would have joined the party. I only remove the ones that have joined the party except for my mother and myself about the 3 parties. Okay, we'll talk about that. So, but that's what I do when, so this page right here, I will keep this page active for 3 parties. So when I finish one Facebook party, 24 hours later, I leave it open for 24 hours. The 25th hour, I start deleting everybody in the group except for my mother and myself, okay? And then I change the cover photo to my new person's party, and then I go on through there, change the new I delete the whole group after 3 parties because I did do a 4th party on one group, and Facebook wouldn't allow me to, because I guess I had so much activity going on, like with changing activity and changing names. Because this is why I no longer changed the name of the hostess. It's the name of the group. It's always going to be the Fabulous $5 Bling Party because I am Tracy Sue's Fabulous $5 Bling. Okay? So this is why I always keep this the same. Even though it's not an issue to change your names, what it does, it's showing unwanted activity to Facebook that you don't want to attract to your group. Okay? I'll go more into that when we go through deleting groups. Okay? And how to delete and what I do to delete the group. So, but I've learned with 3, it will get my algorithms up, and it'll help. Oh, you got it? Okay. It will help with my, people being able to see my post, people being able to interact and be able to contact me, right? So, and that's the most important part is interaction in your Facebook parties. Okay. So, the first thing, another thing that I do, guys, please get it if you do not. This is a postable. I use postables only in my Facebook parties. Now, my clients already know that they can fill this out or whatever, but I do use postable in my Facebook party. That way I'm not getting 1,000 messages in my messenger with email addresses. So this is free. It's postable.com. I signed up with just my Facebook, so I always make sure my Facebook's in. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the computer here. We're going to go to Postable. Postable. So this is free. Taylor Kirby uses it. Geraldine Souza uses it. I use it. So anyway, when I log in, instead of creating an email password, I just go straight to Facebook. So I always make sure I'm logged in with my Facebook. Okay. So this is how I collect emails, addresses for my Facebook parties, so I am not being blown up in Messenger, right? Does that make sense? So I have my address book here. Everybody that you see, guys, everybody that you see is basically from any parties that I've done. Facebook parties, the Circle of Jewels, the Bling Quad, the Fabulous Bling, Blingathon, and everything else. And over here on this side, so don't mind, I'm going to kind of hide the address because I don't want people freaking out if they see this a lot on a training. But anyway, we have Sharon Ryder, right? And she'll have her email down there for me and everything else. And this is what I use to collect all information from my Facebook parties. Because then I do invoice through PayPal. I like PayPal. It's one of my favorite things to do. Now, in order to, hold on here. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments. The 4th party is a new group. Yes, ma'am. It is. All right. So I'm going to make sure I get out of here real quick. So here's my address book again. You guys going to see my address book. And it tells me birthdays and everything else. It keeps everything in ABC order. So then all I would have to do is go click on their name. Their name is going to pop up here. I copy paste it, and then I put their their email address in my PayPal invoice, right? So guys in a group who are new, that are going to be new, we will do a PayPal and a Square training because I do use both Square and PayPal in my personal business, but I only use PayPal for my Facebook parties. So I keep it simple. But I do, however, hold on. Oh my gosh. You see where it says your link right there? So this is how you're going to get into your Facebook party. You're going to click your link, okay? You're going to click copy link, okay? So I just copied my link. Now I'm going to go back into my groups. All right, so we're going to go to groups, search. We're going to go to Fabulous. I'm going to pin this up here now as soon as we do that. Fabulous $5 Bling Party. Oh, wrong one. You don't want that. That's my VIP group. Too funny. Hold on. Oh, do this. Fabulous. Fabulous $5 Bling. That's a bling team. Ooh. There's somebody else there. All right, so here's the Fabulous $5 Bling Party with my cover photo. So you saw that I copied the link, right? So for those of you who don't know this, I will go ahead and right-click my mouse, and then, hold on. Get on here. And then, oh, maybe it didn't do it. 2 seconds. Right here. highlight it, copy, and then you're going to go to your bling party, and then you're going to go into your comments, and then you're going to hit paste. Okay, so this is how my postable is going to come up. Post. So this is now into my new party group that I have set up. So now I'm going to pin this to the top of my group. Mark it as announcement. I'm sorry, mark as announcement. This way it's at the top of my group, right? So that makes sense. So this is how they're going to get in touch with me in my Facebook party. So they will know that they need to fill out my postable. Does this make sense? That way I have their addresses. It's free. The only time they charge you is if you send cards out. I have never done that. But however, it is a free online, address book, right? It is genius. I love it. So this is where to go. And I'll put in a note. I need all your information. I would put in my post right here. Hold on. It's so weird being right here on my computer, but it's just going to take me back to my link. Anyway, this is what they will see if they click my postables. You know, they can give me their birthday if they want. I just stress out that I need their address and I need their email. Email is number one because they can always fill out their address. Yes, it's so easy, Vivian, so easy. Postable is perfect, and you do utilize it into your own business page, your VIP group, anything and everything that you do with your business to not have your messenger blowing up, right? Because, girl, my messenger blows up 300 times a day. So anyway, but this is like the perfect part, and then, hold on, let me get over here. If I want to write a comment, I'll go to edit post, and I'll say, all right, guys, I say, okay, I need your information. Well, hold on, I don't want to do it down there. I do it right above, right here. Let's do this. Enter. I tell them, this is what I tell them. I need their real name. Like if it's their Facebook name, yes. So I need them to, whatever their Facebook name is, I need that on their payment from me during PayPal. So we'll talk about PayPal when we take the payments for it. I mean, if you already have a PayPal, you already know how to set that up and everything else. But with me, I would say something like funny, all right? I'd be like, all right, let's see, okay, divas and divos. And then, I would just go ahead and type what I would do. I need your email address. But, I will, I can even spot, look at this. I'm crazy. I love myself, though. All right, so I need your email address. It's something fun. So please fill out my postable. So fill out my address book. So please fill out my postable. And I let everybody know everything is private. I don't, everything is private. I'm not a spammer. I say I may stalk a little bit, but I'm not a spammer, so I need your email address. You will not receive anything from me unless you specifically join my mailing list, which is another training that I do in my team page. So, okay, Divas and Divos, I need your email. So please fill out my postable. Here we go. I know, I'm looking for it. So please fill out my postable. All right. So, but I do talk about that when I go live. So basically right now we're talking about setting up the page, your group. So, so that's what I do with the postable. That's in there now. Then I will go back into my, talk about myself, open a picture up and everything else. All right. So what I do with my Facebook parties, guys, there's 3 ways to do a Facebook party. You can either go in, drop a bunch of photos for hours, and hopefully somebody will buy from you. Okay, that's a photo party. I actually have quite a few. I have probably about 2 or 3 of those a month because my client who says yes to the Facebook party will say, well, my friends really don't like watching lives. Okay, we can do it. We can do a picture party, no problem. Those happens on the day I sling tacos, so I can schedule everything to post and not have to worry about it. And then when I get a hit, I'll just write down the order and go with it that way. Okay. Another thing too is your paparazzi back office party. They can only shop from Paparazzi. You have a hostess name, and then they can shop there. And it'll all benefit the hostess, okay? Or you can do, my favorite way is where I'm live 3 times during my party. My first live begins, I'm going to get off here real quick. All right, so my first live begins at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. or 12:30, in between that time. So you guys pick out the first time. Now, on my first live, I talk about how the party's going to work, all right? Hey, guys, I want to thank Fawn for hosting this amazing Facebook party. I'm Tracy Sue. I'm here today. We're going to talk about all this amazing jewelry that I sell in my business. We're going to help our hostess reach her goals, okay? And I call them goals for her rewards, okay? And I talk about my business, who I am, my consultant ID number. I let them know that I do now have a live assistant with my party, so it's so much easier now that for them to claim the numbers and everything else. So this actually, the party tonight is my first Facebook party that I'm using my new live assistant on. But I've been utilizing it in my lives to get practice, and it's not comment sold, just so you all know. But then I do that, and then I start showing pieces of jewelry that I normally wouldn't show during my big lives, okay? So things that I always forget about, like wrap bracelets or rings, okay? It's rare because I'm known as the earring queen. It's so rare that I show rings and bracelets during my big live. So I make these smaller lives throughout the day, interactive, okay, and about certain pieces that they wouldn't get to see, okay? So this is how I do it. And then we're going to stop today. I will be back on Friday to talk for part 2 and having a live Facebook party. But this is what I do, okay? When I get my yes from my hostess, right? Thank you, ma'am. All right, that's 1 free piece for you, right? For every 10 pieces I sell during my Facebook party, that's an additional free piece for you. If I get 2 or 3 bookings, 1, 2, or 3 bookings, however bookings I get, that's an additional piece for each booking when their party happens. So you won't get that piece until their party happens, and I'll ship it separately, okay? Oh, you're funny. I don't mind. And so that's that. And if somebody joins my team from their Facebook party, which has happened twice already right now, that's an additional 10 free pieces for them, but I let them hit the Shop Now button on my Paparazzi website and pick the 10 pieces that they want, okay? Because somebody joined my team from their party. I spoil my hostesses, like, a lot. So, because that's the one thing that keeps it going. So I utilize that in each of my lives. So, hey, guys, we're going to help our hostess reach their goals. So let's help her get there. Now, my smaller lives during the day, I have a little bit of interaction, but they come back in, they watch the replay, and they see what I'm doing, okay? So it gets them comfortable and confident when I do my big live that I start at 7:45 to jump in and know we're going to have a great time, okay? So I do giveaways also, okay? Now, my Facebook parties, I do a lot of giveaways. So just by jumping in and saying hi to me, our card, they're your number cards that, we get from Amazon. Okay, so this is number 16. I don't even use that system for my personal inventory anymore. I use that to assign my guest in the group party a number to be entered into a drawing to win a free bling, okay? No purchase is necessary because we're not allowed to reward for purchasing unless it's to buy 12, get the 13th free. No purchase is necessary, but you have to be present to win it. I make anybody who's going to win a piece of jewelry from me work for it. You get it? So, yeah, they have to be present throughout the whole thing, and I don't do the drawing until the end. During the day, sometimes I do it on my earlier lives just to see if I can get a little bit more interaction in there. Sometimes I invite my clients, if it's a slower party, my talkative clients who I know will come in and start conversations and let it help everybody feel comfortable. That's when I'll invite those clients into that party. I try to keep my personal clients out of my parties because they've seen it already. The whole thing about having a Facebook party is to get rid of the inventory that you have, right? Does this make sense? So you want to show it to a different type of customer. Your clients already know what you got, girls and guys. You know what I'm saying? They know your business because they watch it. They see it. Oh, I've seen that piece 100 times. But like I tell my clients, I don't care if you've seen it 200 times. You're going to buy it eventually. I don't care. You know what I mean? So that's what I do as far as that goes. This is about building a different clientele to come and watch you and your business, okay? This is why Facebook parties are important. So a lot of people don't worry about the algorithms. I've just noticed that when you have, this is trial and error, guys. This is from doing it, failing at it, and going back at it. Because, my thing is, I'm a challenger. I challenge myself every single day. For God's sakes, today's 318 days I've been live since October 1st, right? And the one thing I can tell you is don't be afraid to be told no, because once you get your yeses, they're all going to come. And don't be afraid to not get it right the first time, because practice makes perfect, right? So like I said, I've had Facebook jail with hostesses. I've had all kinds of things happen. Creating an event didn't work out for me. Creating pages didn't work out for me. This is what works for me in my Facebook parties. And I do a lot of them. Like I said, I'm booked all the way through October. We're beginning to book November. And I get a lot of yeses every week. So let me get a sip of coffee. Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. But all that good stuff too. Do you guys have any questions right now? Exactly, girl. Just start asking. That's all you have to do is start asking. My first yes was Miss Victoria Lynn. And it took her. And she's one of my dearest friends. I'm like, why did it take you so long to say yes to me? I've been asking since October, right? She goes, well, I know how much you love your business, so I want to help you. And by her saying yes, just all it takes is one yes. You can get 1,000 no's all day long, but who cares? All it takes is one. And then once they see how you go with your parties and how you work your party, how sincere you are with your business and how much you love your business, you're going to keep getting yeses. That's my favorite word now. But I love being told no, because that makes me work harder for those yeses, right? So I go, oh, dude, I'm telling you. I bring it on as far as like getting parties booked. All right, guys, he's going to book a Facebook party. Oh my gosh, our hostess, for everyone that says yes, that's a free piece for my hostess. Let's do it. And just by you saying yes, that's a free piece for you to get you started, right? So every time I'm live, my mouth is running that. My mouth is running that. You get it? So every time I'm live, I'm going like, oh my gosh, guys, let's do it. And I'm a little, like, I'm as fun on my Facebook party lives as I am in real life. In my business lives. So, but that's one thing that I do take pride that. Have you tried that? You tried it? Okay, well, let's think of another way. There's other ways to do it. But I'm just saying, that's what works for me. All right, guys, let's get our hostess closer to her rewards, and I snap my finger right on camera, and I'm like, let's get this going now. We need one yes. Who's going to say yes? And here's the thing. Here's the biggest thing. You ready? You need to have your hostess active in it. She cannot be quiet. If she wants free rewards, this is why I have a conversation with my hostess before the party begins, okay? She has to call people out, type their names in. She has to tag them. She has to work hard for these hostess rewards. It's not just going to be handed to her. I'm not, girl, you're fine. Chrissy Hahn, your lives are fine. This is why you're doing that challenge, diva. I'm getting you out of that comfort zone. You got this. You're perfect. Anyway, I make her work. So this is my conversation that I have with my hostess before the party begins, okay? All right, diva, just by you saying yes, you get one free piece, okay? So, and I go through the whole spiel. Every 10 pieces that sell during the party, that's an additional free piece for you. All right, and blah, blah, blah. But here's my thing. I allow my hostess during my parties, my big live, not my little lives, my big live, to have 3 wishes, okay? She can comment the number of the piece in the comments. And even if one of her friends, even if it's a one and done, if she's the first comment that I see on my end, right, she can have that in her wish bucket. So they see, her friends and family are seeing how I'm spoiling my hostess. She'll get 3 wishes. And the only reason why I'm telling you 3 wishes, okay, Now, she can claim whatever she wants. Anything past the amount of sales of free pieces, she's paying for that. I will invoice my hostess, and she will pay the difference in that, right? Okay? But that has never happened. I've never had to do that because my hostesses have earned every free piece, right? By them calling people out, by them being active, is where you're going to have a successful Facebook party because of your hostess. So she gets the 3 wishes. It's your first party. It's your first party. Okay. Don't have like, okay, I'm going to sell. Have a goal written down for you of how many pieces you want to sell during this party. The reason why I say 3 wishes because that's 30 pieces. Okay. And it depends on how long you want to go live as well. I have learned that by doing my smaller lives during the day, I don't have to do a big 3 and 4 hour live at night. Because this is when I'm going to bring out my rock star pieces, right? And I can do a 2 and a 2.5 hour live and be done. And it'll be a very successful Facebook party. I average, just from Facebook parties, over 100 and something pieces a week extra sold on top of what I do in my business, okay? But I also do quite a few of these parties because I'm constantly getting bookings going on. I opened up 2 days this month of August on my personal business page. I shouted out, hey guys, I just opened 2 days of Facebook parties. I have one next Wednesday, the 17th, and I have one the following Wednesday. Who is going to take those spots for our Facebook party? Boom, right there, they both filled up. Because they see it. They know what I'm doing every day with these parties. And a lot of my new clients came from a Facebook party, okay? They started liking my page, my business page, and it's growing, right? So you got to think about this as a added business management amazing decision for yourself, for real. It's another fun. I have never messaged anybody to have a party. I have verbally done it on my lives, but not since I started getting yeses. Before that, when I was challenged by Lisa Abercrombie to get the 30 no's, it was asking in Messenger. And that's how I got my 30 no's. But I also learned that if I did it live while they're right there watching me, that's how I get my yeses. Does that make sense? So I tend to stay away from reaching out to people in Messenger because I don't want to be that type of business that does that. I don't want to spam or put people or contact people who I don't know. I give it an opportunity for them to contact me. They have the opportunity to contact me for these Facebook parties. Does this make sense? So like I had a lady pop up on my Messenger, don't know her. I opened it and it said, hey, I was watching so-and-so's party, okay? I didn't purchase, but I'm curious if I was able to book a Facebook party. So right then and there, I sent her my cell phone number, and I said, why don't you call me so we can talk about it instead of over Messenger? Because with Messenger, to me, or even text messaging, I really can't stand it because it's one of those things like, A, you can be totally taken the wrong way, even though you said something one way and they took it another. I just don't like communicating that way unless it's with my team, okay? And my team knows my personality and everything else. But when it comes to potential signups or potential Facebook parties or anything to grow my business, I would rather have them have my cell phone number to call me so we can talk about it, right? So she called me and we booked her party, and she's actually coming up in September. So she's booked and we're ready to go. So it's all about how you feel comfortable approaching for Facebook parties. There's no right or wrong way. But you have to understand you can't be discouraged if you're continuously told no, because eventually you will get that yes. Am I right? I'm just saying. Because once you get that yes, holla at your back door, divas. That's how I'm going to roll with it, right? And it's all about taking what I'm showing you, what I do, taking it, going and growing and making it into your own, because we're all different. There's not any of us the same. And I just don't want you to, and everybody knows that they can come to me, and chat with me or ask me a question, because I'm here for everybody. I don't care, This is why these all Facebook parties are going. But see, with me though, I'm in everybody's face every day. So it's like, they can't get rid of me for some reason, right? So you just have to work it, but don't be afraid to be told no. Don't, because that's how you get those yeses. And I think that's why Lisa Abercrombie gave me that challenge, because at the same time, my other high up, who is no longer a part of who is no longer a consultant, challenged me to the 30-day challenge. So this is how this whole challenges came apart, because I asked them both to challenge me, and my second upline said to me, all right, go live for 10 days. 10 became 30, 30 became 90, and now I'm 318. I made the 365 challenge to myself. And then Lisa challenged me to get those 30 no's. And the thing about it is, that's a great challenge. You need to do it. It gets you out of your comfort zone. It gets you more into your business and showing, hey, all right, I love my business. Let's do this. I want to grow. I'm growing here. So challenge yourself. Take yourself. I'll challenge you. Get 30 no's in 3 days. Trust me. You will get those 30 no's quickly. But you have to think, in order to get 30 no's, you have to at least ask 60 people. Right? Because I asked 64 people. I got 38 no's. 38 no's. The rest were maybes, and I think 5 yeses. But the yeses weren't for Facebook parties. So it was to get 30 no's no matter what I was asking, whether it be for a basket party. Then I was interested in basket parties. I'm not anymore. Then I was interested in in-home demos. I'm not anymore. So now my focus is everything that I can do downstairs in my Diva Cave. That's it. I'm not a traveling consultant. I don't do events. Everything I do is Diva Cave, Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, everything. I know you are day 4 of that 10-day challenge. You're going to earn that tiara on my team. I love it. But it's all about finding what you want to do in your business. And I'm just not an event girl. I don't want to carry around 300 pieces of jewelry. I want to sell it. I want to show it to them in their faces. You know what I mean? But that's how I roll. We're all different. Some people are so successful at events. I get like, girl, you're a rock star. I can't even believe it. Look at these sexy blues. Did you guys get these blues? Oh, macrames. I'm in love with those earrings. They go great with my hat. But anyway, enough about me. But anybody have any questions before I get off here? We're going to do follow up what happens during the party on Friday. Okay? And everything else, I got to jump on my business page, and I got a couple of lives to get through, and I got my big Facebook party live tonight. So I'm going to hang out and see if anybody has any other questions for me. If not, guys, you can always follow me on YouTube as well. Subscribe to my channel. I am starting to upload more and more of these training videos as to what I do in my business to be successful at what I do. And like I said, just take it and go and grow with it. Make it into your own. And find out what works for you. Because not everything works for everybody, right? I do Instagram Lives, ma'am. I do. So I'm getting ready to do one and everything. So what website am I using for what? My business? Or what kind of website? Which website? I have a couple. Now I want you to ask a lot of questions. There's no shame in that. That's how we learn. How are you supposed to know if you don't ask, right? That's all I'm saying. I love questions. I love to ask questions. But what kind of which website am I using? What do you mean? And for Instagram Lives, I'm using Instagram app. But you know that. But as far as like my online store, for my inventory, well, I do have an online store, just so you know, that I keep track of my inventory in, and that's Square. That's my online store. I use Square. That's how I keep track of my inventory as well, is through Square. I only invoice through Square through my store. Anything from my lives and everything else is PayPal. So, yeah. I do 2 separate shipments on that. I keep my store separate from my Diva Cave lives, right? Does that make sense? I do. That keeps me organized, okay? Because if I start, I'm organized in chaos. That's the kind of person I am. I'm constantly thinking of ways to change it to make it easy for me. I love PayPal. I do. I love PayPal, how easy it is to ship, everything about it. I know a lot of people have issues too, but I also love Square. But like I said, I keep that separate. I keep my store separate from my business downstairs. So, but like if I have 10 of one piece, right? Let's say I just ordered 10 of something. I will put 5 on my store. Hey, April, 5 in my online store, and then I would put 5 downstairs in my Diva Cave for my lives. But I know I have 10. I keep track of it that way, right? Is that what you're doing? Yes. So the Square store is free, but you can also do the up charge and pay for the extras itself. So I've already had probably an additional. I've had quite a few sales so far, but I'm promoting it now. So now I'm promoting it, and 5 or more who shop my store will get free shipping if you purchase 5 or more for just a couple of days, right? So. Square is going to be easy. We'll do a Square training, Chrissy, and a team page. Actually, did you watch Debbie Jennings' training on Square and a team page? Make sure you watch that because she did a great job. So, but Square is easy. I know Chrissy had issues with PayPal. I know some people too, but I've been using PayPal for 100 years, and so I will keep using both. Okay, half and half. That's exactly right. So you keep half, like your lives and everything else, separate from your store. Okay, and then that's why I use Square for my store, PayPal for my lives and Facebook parties, and Instagram. Just so you know, I use that as well. So, any other questions, guys? This is a fun little training, wasn't it? You guys ready for part 2 on Friday? We're going to go through the whole thing of what I do during my parties and how I get set up for my parties as well. So, and then I might go ahead and just make that 2 and 3 in one day, and how I end my party and how we go through with the groups to set it up for the next Facebook party. Right? So, all right. Oh, my pleasure. Absolutely, divas. Absolutely. So if you guys ever have any questions, just send me a private message. It'll probably be about 4 o'clock again. Yeah, go watch her video right now in the team group page, okay? And then, yeah, she did a training on it because she went from PayPal to Square. But I'm using both because I'm selfish. It's how I roll. All right, guys. You know what? So I'll see you Friday for Eastern Standard Time. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate. If you missed it, just watch it on the replay. Comment #replay. And don't be afraid to ask me any questions, guys. I'm here for y'all 100%. And stay fabulous. That's okay. You can watch it on the replay. Stay fabulous, guys. Chat with you soon. Bye now.